Welcome to the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga, and today our topic is care for your neighbor. What does it mean to care for your neighbor? It means to show concern. When you show concern, does it not make you a busybody? Does it not make you an aproko? Perhaps. Your motive and how you conduct yourself and how your conduct is interpreted by the persons or neighbor you seek to help will determine if you are an aproko. If you concern yourself with comparatives, you will go to your neighbor in order to, so to speak, enjoy his discomfort because it gives you a comparative feeling of assurance that you are better than someone, a form of validation seeking, but in a negative sense. This is unhelpful. To be concerned for your neighbor includes doing things that are necessary for the harmonious living or harmonious coexistence with other human beings in society. It means not playing your song over your boombox, your speaker loud, whatever time of the day, to disrupt the neighborhood. It means following your civic obligations and duties. For instance, I know you could get in trouble for doing good things, but yes, we were taught turning off a tap, helping your neighbor pack their clothes when it's about to rain and they are not available, helping old women, men, and little children cross the road. These things seem small and ordinary, but these ordinary things makes us a unique and special society. For when we care for ourselves to this extent that we do not let little girls follow predators because that one na him and in family concern, we are a more secure and safe society. We are a place where people want to be. Our presence itself is peace. Watching out for our neighbor involves taking out time to have genuine concern for the welfare of another outside your household. Could still be within your household. The point is that the needed, chemistry is from within you. It is your disposition to be of value to society. It is your disposition to ensure that justice is served. I have not said take the law into your hands. I have not said commit jungle justice. What I am saying is, where it is within your purview, caring for your neighbor requires that you take care to ensure that if a conflict arises, you consciously seek the justice of the situation. An easy way to do this is by ensuring that if you are resolving disputes, you hear from both sides. That if you have a bias, you might as well state it. Because are you conscious enough to know that you will not be, or your judgment will not be impeded by your bias, your subconscious bias? Justice means, or rather, watching for our neighbor means obeying the laws of this country, driving with other road users and commuters in mind. It means not abusing the authority with which society has bestowed you with. For instance, if you are a lawyer, it means the kind of applications you file, the kind of claims you make. There is this talk of the Nigerian police involving itself in civil dispute resolution. As it turns out, the lawyers who condemn this act are also responsible for the petitions that involve the police in civil dispute resolution. In fact, they advise, and it is regarded as standard practice regardless of what any newspaper or publication may say. It is called delivering for your clients. By delivering for your clients, have you delivered for society? If society means your pocket, perhaps, of which you may not even be adequately paid, because in our society, where people do not watch for their neighbor's well-being, in a society, I should say, it is in our society, people do watch and people don't watch. We see the situation and what the trend is. In a society where people don't watch out for their neighbors, you are more likely, as in the case here, especially in southern Nigeria, to value things over people. A situation like this means that goods will cost and be valued far above services. So, you are ready and willing to spend on the largest television set. You pull out that cash, you don't care, you spend it. But quality advice, quality legal advice required to forestall the possibility of future disputes. At 100,000, you are not convinced it is worth it until the issue arises. This is born out of a society that doesn't care for its neighbors. We think that, oh, what is advice? Why should I pay another human being money? What did he do for me? But you are ready to put that same money on an inanimate thing because you feel you will enjoy it, or at least you will use it in impressing people. It is important as a society that we look out for each other. It is the greatest value that you can bring to the table as per society. It is the greatest value you can bring to government. For if you care for your neighbor, you will do all that is necessary for their welfare and security. I am Chituga, and this is the Yellow Trumpet.